Growing up, I had dreams and aspirations, but always felt like the kid that didn't fit in. For the most part, I wasn't a bad kid, but when I made the transition into adulthood, I turned to the streets for guidance. This led to getting locked up in juvenile hall, doing time in CYA, and eventually a 120-month sentence in federal prison. I had a lot of time to think and reflect during my federal sentence, so I share with you what I learned, hoping I can positively influence someone else's life with Prison Talk.
What's up, everybody? Big Herc, Prison Talk. Thanks for tuning in, and thanks for supporting our channel, Fresh Out, Life After the Penitentiary on YouTube. Also, if you have any questions, feel free to email us at FreshOutSeries@gmail.com. And also check out our website, which is www.FreshOutSeries.com. I want to speak a little bit today about being in the way. And what I mean by being in the way is a lot of you youngsters out there and even adults that are trying to hustle in the game, make a little side cash, you're really just in the way, and you'd be better off just getting a 9-to-5 because it ain't worth the trade-off. I mean, you know, you're spending X amount of time to make, when you break it down, what you're investing, maybe $1,000 extra a month, $2,000. If you actually got a side job, you can make all that money legit. And so, you know, the risk versus reward, it ain't really worth it, man. I mean, even me, for example, you know, I did a bank robbery, okay. We got away with 120-something thousand, but we didn't get away with it. We got caught in a high-speed chase, and for that risk of 120,000, I got sentenced to 10 years. Was it worth it? Nope. Should I have thought of a different plan or an alternative? Yep. You know, but nobody was lacing me up. You know, I was hungry. You know, I was a risk taker. I was somebody willing to do things sometimes on a whim, which isn't smart. You know, I was you know, I thought I knew a lot, but I didn't really know a lot, even at 24 years old. So, you know, it's always good to have somebody dropping some type of dimes in your ear so that you can, you know, think about your other choices you have available, because you do have a lot of choices. I mean, even if you're out here, you're copping, you know, half a brick to make, you know, $2,000 to $3,000. Is it really worth it? That half a brick, if you get caught with that half a brick, you're looking at mandatory minimum is 10 years. You know, do you want to sacrifice 10 years of your life for 10 grand? Even if you've made, you know, 100 grand, 200 grand, you have to know what to do with that money once you make it, because the money runs out. As soon as you get cracked, the people you thought had your back are going to spend that money on cars, clothing. You know, they might put a few dollars on your books, but it ain't going to last. So you got to be wise with it. So if you are in the way and you're just trying to get a few dollars, get those few dollars and get the fuck out the game, man. Take that money and invest it, you know, and partner up with some homies, man, and buy you some real estate. You know, invest in some cars or something that you can turn around and flip, or you know, start a clothing line or something. But don't waste your time and years doing the same shit over and over, and it's really not getting you ahead. If you haven't been able to jump tax brackets by what you're doing, then you're doing something wrong. Your hustle's backwards, because if it don't make dollars, it don't make sense. And a lot of times, you know, like I said, you're just in the way, and the people you're socializing with while you're in the way, because they're half-ass square and they're not really in the game like that, they're just trying to get a little bit of something, they're gonna tell on you anyways. It don't even have to be anything serious, they're gonna tell. So just think about that, man, and realize, like I said, you know, you might be better off driving Uber or Lyft before you decide to pick up that sack, man, because it ain't worth the trade-off.